The Justice League podcast with 2Gs is brought to you by IMOSportsTV.com.
Well, we're not finished with Anthony Joshua yet. Anthony Joshua's been in the news this week. He has a little beef with Lennox Lewis. And the reason why is because Lennox Lewis has been very vocal at calling Anthony Joshua out on his stuff. One, with the Deontay Wilder negotiations, Lennox Lewis did not like how that went. Mm-hmm. He felt that he should give him a fair opportunity, a fair contract, so they could have had a big mega fight. Mm-hmm. But instead, you played around and got beat. He also feels that the trainer that Anthony Joshua has been with him so long that maybe he needs a fresh set of eyes in camp and a new approach to boxing.
You know, Andy, I'm not against that, really.
Yeah.
Because he got beat by Andy Ruiz.
He did.
And he was supposed to win.
And he was supposed to win.
His dad's all mad because he lost and stuff. It's like, yeah, you should have really lost that. Honestly.
What happened was, and we
not to disparage Andy Ruiz.
No. Andy Ruiz did what he had to do. My thing is, maybe later on we'll do a breakdown. Basically, Anthony Joshua got anxious and started welling away too wide, and Andy Ruiz was sharper with the punches, and he caught him first. Because we can't forget that he did put Andy Ruiz down first. And Andy Ruiz had that surprised look on his face, looking up like, whoa, what am I doing down here?
How did I get here?
But what happened is, instead of being disciplined, Anthony Joshua tried to have a slugfest, and his punches was too wide, and Andy was tight with it. And when he clobbered him on that head and hit him on the ear or whatever, it was murder, she wrote, murder, she wrote. And he didn't know what to do, and he was wop-bop-a-loo bopping and dancing and swaying like he didn't want to. And next thing you know, down goes Joshua. Down goes Joshua. And here we are fighting over Saudi Arabia and this drama. But back to business. Lennox Lewis, do you feel that he is wrong in saying these disparaging remarks to Anthony Joshua?
I don't know. Because I don't think so, because Lennox Lewis is coming from the standpoint of a commentator, a nearly journalist.
Yes.
His opinion is asked for, is wanted.
True.
He gave his opinion.
He did give his opinion.
And I think the point that he made was valid. If they had made a deal with Deontay Wilder's camp, 50-50 split.
50-50 split?
I think the fight would have gotten made.
Yes, it would have.
And they clowned around.
Clowned around, and then he got clowned by Andy Ruiz, but then Anthony Joshua ends up calling Lennox Lewis a clown for making remarks. I know, like, Lennox Lewis is from originally Canada, but he's Englishman in all regards, how he carries himself, Englishman. And so he feels his countryman is coming against him. And he's the veteran legend versus me, the upcoming young guy who's the man right now, so he thinks.
So he thinks.
And
Lennox Lewis didn't get beat by Andy Ruiz.
He did not. Here's what I see. I see Anthony Joshua finally going through the stages, like, wow, what happened? I'm in surprise. He's letting it digest through his system. Now he's like, okay, this fight is happening. I'm not taking a tune-up fight, because Lennox Lewis told him to take a tune-up fight. He's like, hey, man, stay out of my business. I'm getting my confidence back. I'm going to fight him. He got lucky. Now he's saying it was a lucky punch.
That was not luck. He came in more focused. He played his game. He fought his fight.
Literally hungrier.
So, no, that was not luck. You don't get knocked down twice on luck.
Yeah, and then 2 more times after that on luck. But as far as if it was me, I wouldn't say, oh, it was a lucky punch. I would say I wasn't disciplined enough, because he didn't have to get – all he had to do, as we said, was jab. The jab went away. He started welling, and he got clobbered.
Andy Ruiz's chin was too strong.
Yeah.
He absorbed the hits.
Yep, afterwards, yeah.
And it wasn't enough. Had he outpointed him the whole fight, he tried to knock him out, should have been pointing him, should have been jabbing him.
That is a great point. Great point, because the judges wanted him to have a fair chance to win. on the scorecards, I think one of them may have had him up. So, I mean, he had his opportunity, but he got wild and excited and
like you said, undisciplined.
And that's the basic, and that's the reason why Lennox Lewis is saying that maybe that voice in your corner doesn't have the same effect as it used to.
Well, coaches change. Have the same player, same team, change coach. Now we're winning more. And the only thing that changed was the coach.
Now, his coach, he has a relationship with him. They've been together since the beginning, basically, and he's not going to let him go. In one interview, I heard that he may think about bringing someone in just to get some extra. Now, if he does that, to me, it's just saying, hey, I hear what you guys are saying, and I'm going to take note of that.
I think for boxing, you can't really do that.
Really?
I mean, technically it's possible, but if you do that, it's going to cause friction between those two folks.
Now they're going
to be saying something.
That's a good point.
They're going to be, and it's not. You have to have one voice, one coach, one person saying that you're doing what they say.
Well, Tyson Fury, however, did bring in Freddie Roach. And Freddie Roach is the reason why Tyson Fury didn't get disqualified, because the young trainer was about to go into the ring when Deontay Wilder had knocked him down for those 12 seconds. And Freddie Roach held him back and said, no, don't do that. So his veteran leadership and some of the suggestions that he was making, it helped. Now, I heard no one saying, oh, Freddie Roach made a difference. No one's saying that. But he thought well enough. Now, that's not the only trainer he brought in. He brought in some other people, but Freddie Roach was the most known, and he's the one that really saved him, because he was going to get his trainer was about to go into the ring, because everybody's going, oh, is Tyson Fury dead for those 12 seconds that he was down? No, for the 5 seconds, really, it was about 5-6 seconds where he was just sitting there like, and then he woke up and came into himself and got up, and the rest is history. But sometimes you may need that extra voice that has the voice of reason, that can give you that veteran advice. George Foreman is asked to help him out.
George Foreman.
Even Lennox Lewis.
Nice.
But when you're that young, brash, muscular guy that's ready to go, let's go.
I got this far without them. I got this far with my team. So maybe I just keep riding my team.
That's it. And now he is getting his confidence back, and now he's like, that was a lucky punch.
Well, we can disagree on the.
If you have to believe what you need to believe, no matter what. At the end of the day, Anthony Joshua has to do better. He has to use his jab. His defense has to be better, and his heart has to be better. Now, if his chin fails him, you can't protect the chin other than protecting the chin and a long jab. Look at Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis has been knocked out by Rockman. Did he not come back? He came back. So that's the reason why Lennox Lewis feels he can give him advice. I've been knocked down before. I've been knocked out. I came back, became undisputed champion. So I don't think he should have came at Lennox Lewis that hard, but Lennox Lewis has been taking jabs at him for the last year or so. So
maybe it was just a straw that one straw too much, one jab too much.
Hopefully this is helping Anthony Joshua's confidence and that he doesn't get too cocky.
Hopefully he doesn't look past Andy Ruiz.
Oh my goodness.
Because at the end, man. I just think he was looking past Andy
He was
Ruiz,
looking at Deontay Wilder.
Looking towards Deontay Wilder and didn't take it seriously.
Didn't take it serious. And he was preparing for Big Baby Miller, and at the last moment. And sometimes people think that it's the person replacing has the burden, but it's really the champion or the favorite that has the burden. He has to adjust, and he did not adjust. And basically that's what it is. If he doesn't adjust to what Andy Ruiz did to him in the last fight, it's going to be the same result.
So we'll have to see. If they fight.
Oh, it's going to happen. Much to the people's chagrin, a contract is a contract. No one's waiting for it to be signed. Let your emotions go. The fight is happening. Or he's going to get stripped. And Anthony Joshua's going to fight somebody else for the belt. So I'm just letting you know.
Okay.